Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Scott, from One Last Hand, and we are back. We're playing some more Dragon Eclipse. We're back at the academy, and we were in the forest. So last time out, we went to explore the forest. The forest got eerily quiet, and then we had to have a random combat. And at the end of that random combat,
the forest gets eerily quiet.
I told you. And then at the end of that combat, we had a fight. It then takes us back. The other things we could do in the forest were try and sneak into the academy. I think we'll leave that to the last resort. So we're here. Have we been down here? E21. Let's go to E21. So far, we've only had to use one piece of time. Have we used any time? I don't know if we have. I'm not convinced we've used any time. I don't remember seeing it. We didn't use time when we went here. We didn't use time when we went here. We didn't use time, interestingly, when we had a massive fight that took forever because we had two mistlings that kind of cancelled each other out. E21, we're down here.
You enter the dark cave. The air is surprisingly warm and stuffy there, so you wipe the sweat off your forehead and plunge in.
We plunge into the cave, okay. Explore the cave, look for the exit, Alexa. Stop, Alexa. Sorry about that. Look for the elixir. She didn't do it this time. Good. Requires token A in slot 2. We have got token A in slot 2. Shall we do it? Explore the cave or look for the elixir. Let's do it. We're looking for the elixir. We use one time and we go to slot E3. Requires token in slot 2. We've got that. If you don't have the Academy Secrets Part 3 status, go to script E50. Is this requirement met?
It is definitely too muggy in this cave. You wonder if you're close to a boiler room, or maybe there are hot springs inside the academy. But then you hear a low rumble or a growl. Your mistlings get tense, and you take a few steps back. A large beast emerges from the darkness before you. It is covered in red and orange coral, which seems a little withered. The mistling's blue underbelly and sharp claws. Yes, you are sure. You haven't seen one until now, but you're sure that's a Blazereef. You are in for a difficult clash.
You're telling me? Go to gain the Academy Secrets Part 3. Okay, we can do that. Where's my pen? Academy Secrets Part 3. Okay. We've got it. Now what? Set up combat. Arena card 4, map 1. Enemy, Blazereef. Cards 18, 19, 20. Major Corruption C if we had 2 players. Start the combat. We're in for another combat straight away. This is going to be rough. Okay, let me get that set up and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we're set up for combat, and I think this might be a short one. We're already on 6 damage. We carry that over from our last battle. I'm going to put it here so you can hopefully see it. This is who we're facing. This thing, right? This is us. This is who we're facing. Ultimately, this is a Blazereef. Let me try to see if I can figure out the best way to show it to you. I don't know if I can. Here we go. This is it. This here is it. I don't know how much of that you'll see. It's blowing out a huge ball of fire, and it's a bit scary. Can I do the close-up? I wonder. Here we go. This is maybe slightly better. Even then, I'm not sure it is. There we go. I mean, it's pretty impressive, but feels a little excessive, right? For little old me. So that goes in space 1. We go in space 2. Let's talk through what we know. So you can't even see me behind it. Okay. So we're fighting in the mountains. The mountains are for 2 power. You can rest, which allows you to cleanse 1. That's it. That's all the mountains do. The Blazereef up here has 30 hit points, 1 shield, 4 damage, 2 move. It has a deck full of every single one of the enemy encounter cards. On a circle, it's going to rush, deal 4 magical damage in range 2, and heal. Okay. For a square, it's going to deal 7 damage in range of 2 and then rush. For a triangle, it's going to rush, attack, deal weak in range of 2, and its special ability is heal 5, deal 7 damage in range 1. If it's attacking wind, deal another 7 damage. To tame it, we have to get it down to 5 hit points, so we have to do 25 damage. We have to mock it, attack it whilst we have weak, and then we have to give it time to reconsider, end your turn exactly 3 spaces away from the blaze. This here we've not got out because this is meditate in the snowy mountains. We can't do that during combat. We could have taken our Elkthorn, but the Furple does have benefits when fighting fire. That's the only thing. I'd rather not go into this with 6 hit points down. But okay, let's turn over our cards. We have Wave Thrust. We have Wave Thrust. We have Hone to Perfection, which is a waste of time for us. And we have Heavy Strike. And over here we have Smart Approach. Okay. Oh no, let's shuffle these again. That's not quite how it works. Right, that goes there. Right. Okay, on its turn, it's going to do a circle, which is... let's just get these up here a little bit. It's going to do a circle, which is rush, deal 4 damage in range of 2, and then heal 2. It's a great start. It is a great start, that. If I was here, this is going to rush 2, 1, 2, and then range of 2. So if I'm here, I'm out of the way. Okay, first things first, let's do Wave Thrust, shall we? Straight off the bat. It's going to heal, so this is all a bit pointless. There's nothing else here that I can do, really, that's going to benefit me. Take 3 of these. We want the power. We'll take 3 of these. I can place 1 puddle in range of 3, and then I can move, and attack. So if I put this here, and then I'm going to move, I'm going to attack. I'm attacking for 2. It has a shield of 1. There's no point me using this because it's going to heal 2 anyway. Interestingly, this has got a water affinity as well, so it'd be really nice to tame it, but I'm not sure that's going to be plausible. So we've moved, we've taken our 3 things, we're going to attack for 2, so we do 1 damage to it. I'll put it here, but it's going to go any second now. We do 1 damage to it, we then move, and move again. Okay, perfect. And we do move 2. That is us done. These move along, and I could have spent 1 to do a splash. Your attacks have Pierce 3 this turn, which would have meant I did 2 damage to it. Do I want to do that? No, because it's going to heal, so there's no point in doing any of these things. It's all a bit pointless. Right, his turn. He's doing a circle. He is going to rush 1, 2, and then attack in range of 2, but we are 2 away, so he doesn't do any damage. Then he's going to heal. Great. Glad we got that ball rolling. Okay. What's a square for him then? A square is deal 7 damage in range of 2 and then rush. So I'm probably better off just staying where I am. In which case I'm going to use the fatigue option, right? We get rid of fatigue. We get 1 of these. I could do 4 to get rid of that card, but I may as well wait because we're going to do 5 damage to or 4 damage to him every turn if we can get the puddles out. I think I just stay where I am. Let's just make sure he's going to rush after that. We turn over Storm. That's the end of my go. This goes here. We'll turn this over. It's a square. He's going to deal 7 damage in range of 2. Then he's going to rush. Okay. He's such a big boy. Such a big boy. Right. So that's the end of his go. Now I'll go. So we can move 1, 2. What's he doing next? He's doing a triangle, which is rush, attack, deal weak in range of 2. We don't really want that just yet. So we can move. We're doing puddle thrust. We can place 1 puddle. So we were here, right, in range of 3. So 1, 2, 3. We'll put it here. We will attack him on the way past. So we may as well spend 1 of these to attack him, which means we get to attack for 2 without his shield. So he takes 2 damage. We've got the ball rolling. Here we go. 1, 2. Because of that, we get to do our 2 damage, which we've done with Splash. And I take... Hold on, I've got lost. What did I do on the first turn? I took this, which was here. So we got 3. I then take another 3 of these. Oh no, the second turn we did the fatigue. Then I get 3 of these for using this. We've moved, we've attacked. I get to move. 1, 2. Move again. 1, 2. Having these cards out really early is really nice, but I think there's a certain caveat to that in which that we're not going to be as mobile as we were. His turn is going to be rush, 1, 2, and then attack, deal weak in range of 2. So he's going to rush, then attack, so he's not going to be able to hit us. Then he's going to do weak in range of 2. We don't really want weak, so I'm going to use this one to move 1 more away. Okay, we turn this over. We got plunge, that's quite nice. His go, these move up. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, shouldn't be so tall, right? He was here. He was here. He's doing a triangle. His triangle is rush, 1 and 2. Then it is attack. Oh, hold on, did I get that wrong? So I could have stayed where I was, right? 1, 2. Okay, we'll move that back. So he's going to rush. He's going to attack and deal weak in range of 2. There's no one here to weaken. That's the end of his go. Okay, next up he's doing a circle, which is rush, deal 4 damage in range of 2 and heal 2. Okay, this is pretty useful for us though if we take plunge. I could move up to him. I could then attack him for 2, which would only be 1 damage. And then move him back by 2 spaces, so he'd end up here. And then what's he doing? He's doing a circle, which is attack me in range of 2. That would be enough to get away from it. Then he's going to heal 2, which means he's back to where he started. Or I could put down some puddles, which I think is the better option. We only get 1 of these, but we're going to do this. We're going to put down, we're going to gain 1. We're going to put down 2 puddles in range of 3. One, 2, and 1, 2. I can blink to any space with a puddle. I don't know if I want to. So I'm going to put this here, and we'll blink here, because I'll presume I have to blink. Then I can heal 2, which is great. So put the 5 over here. What does that put me on? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's quite nice. So he's going to rush 1, 2. Then he's going to do range of 2. So I need to move, spending 1 of these to move to 1, 2. Okay, perfect. We turn this over. Defensive position, not really that helpful. It's his go. This moves up, this moves up, this moves up. We get the circle out. And the circle is rush 1, 2. Deal 4 damage in range of 2. 1, 2. We're not in range. And then heal 2. Oh, poop. But this could be a big turn for us, actually, as it turns out. What if we do our... What's he doing next? He's doing a circle, which is rush again. So we will be standing next to us. And he will be hitting us for 4 and healing for 2. I don't think there's much I can do about that because I need to get the damage down. So we are going to deal 2 damage and weak to each other missling. Where's weak? over here. Let's put this on where he is. 2 damage and weak. We're doing Storm, by the way, so I need 2 of these. He is then taking 2 damage, which is magical damage, so he doesn't have shield for that. So we're back to where we started. He is then going to do deal an additional 3 damage if he is in if he is a fire, which he is. So he's up to 5. I'm going to turn these over so you can just see how many there are there. He's up to 5. This was Storm. Then we are going to do 4 of these to do our water drain. If in range, interrupt 1 for each puddle within range of 2. That's 1, 2, and 3, right? So these go away over here. And because we did that, he gains 1 damage for each of those. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we've got the ball rolling, but he's now about to punch us in the face. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one's in his space, but okay. This moves up as a bonus action. I've already done my bonus action. Another fatigue. Okay, next turn's going to be a bit crap, as it turns out. His go, he's going to rush. So this moves up and we do this. He's going to rush 1, 2. He is then going to hit us for 4 damage in range of 1, but he has weak. Is weak any damage? I think it is. Let's just check. I don't think it's the melee. I think it's any damage. Weak. Attacks are reduced to 1 and it cannot be increased by modifiers. Oh no. So I think it might just be, for example, a missling with 3 attacks. So it's not magic. So we're not getting any shield from this. This weak was pointless. Okay. Well, poop. We're taking 4 damage. That puts us up to 8. Could really do with some of those heals cards that we had a load of last time and none this time. Okay. Okay. Okay, next up he's doing Square, which is deal 7 damage in range 2 and then rush. So we need to be able to move. Oh, hold on. We might be alright, actually. Deal 7 damage in range of 2. If I was to do Heavy Strike, I'd attack him, and I can move him 2 spaces. So I put him here, he wouldn't be in range, and we could then use this again, right? Which would be a bit more damage to him. And then he's going to rush back towards us. Okay, I think that makes sense. So let's use this to do Pierce. Is there any point in doing Pierce? I mean, it's 2 damage rather than 1, so there probably is. Okay, we'll do 1 of these. We get 2 back when we use this. So we are going to do Pierce. We're going to then use this to do an attack, which is 2 damage. I don't think I can make any more of that. So another 2 damage to him. That puts him up to 10. There we go. Or down to 10. We've got him to 20. We need another 15 damage. We get to push him 2 spaces. 1, 2. He's no longer weak. I don't really remember how I put weak on him. I was Storm, wasn't it? Oh, hold on. I've not calculated this. No, I have calculated this. Probably he's rushing afterwards, so we're fine. Then I'm going to spend 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. To do 2 damage because we discard these 2 cards. So another 2 damage is up to 12. Okay, this moves up, and this moves up. Do I want to spend this last one to prepare? Because none of these cards help me. I don't know if I do. Because I suspect I'm going to need to be able to get away from him next turn. So it's his go. He is doing Square, which is attack in range of 2, 7 damage. We're not in range of 2, thankfully. Then he's going to move 2. That's his go done. He's getting lower on cards, but we've still got a few left. Is now doing a triangle, which is rush, attack, deal weak in range of 2. So he's going to do 4 damage to us on this turn. We could use defensive positioning, which would at least get us to block some of it. Let's do it. So I'm doing defensive positioning, so we get 2 of these. Do I want to move before I do this? Quite possibly. We're going to move here, 1, 2, and get rid of 1 of these. So we get 2 of these. This goes on top of our discard pile. You may discard another card. Let's get rid of the fatigue, right? Can I get rid of fatigue, or do I have to play fatigue? That is a question. I don't know if I can discard. Discard will just put it back in my pile. Let's get rid of Hone to Perfection. So that goes here, and we put this on top. There we go. Okay, so we're doing that. Yeah, I have to play it rather than discard it, I think. So these move up. This goes here, this goes here. The only other thing I can do is prepare, which would be enable me to get rid of this, but I think we're fine. Let's turn these over because that's the end of my turn. We have Ice Shard and we have Plunge. Okay, very nice. Here's Go. Hold on, was I doing anything else? No, I was just taking the damage, right? Here's Go. It's a triangle, so this moves up, this goes here. The triangle is Rush, he doesn't need to. Attack, deal weak in range of 2. Okay, so his attack is 4. We have 2 shield plus a shield over here, so we take 3. We take 1, right? But we also gain weak, which means our next attack is going to be crap. Okay, he's doing a square next, which is deal 7 damage in range of 2 and then rush. So we need to get out of the way of him. So it probably makes sense to use Smart Approach. Oh, hold on. No, let's use this. Plunge. Let's use Plunge. Place 2 puddles in range of 3. So I can get 1 more puddle out. I'll put it here. And then I can move 1. I'll leave it where it is, though, I think. And then we can blink to one of these spaces. Whoopah. And then we can heal 2. Okay. Next card comes out, which is According to Plan. Hold on, this, I used that, right? Did I gain the power for it? I don't think I did. I'm not sure if I did. I'm going to add it. I don't think I did, but I really need to be better at that. Right, let's turn him around so he's facing the right way. It's his go. He's using a square, and we can get rid of our weakness. The square is deal 7 damage in range of 2. We're not in range of 2, then he's going to rush 2. Going to stand there. Perfect. Okay, this feels like a pretty easy one for us, actually. We are going to use Ice Shard. First, we're going to use 1 of these to pierce. Then we're going to use Ice Shard, so we get 2 of these back. Ice Shard is attack plus 2 in range 2. Oh, hold on. The next one we can't really use because it's not in range 2, so I need to be next to him. Do I wait on the Ice Shard? Let's take that back. Back to where we started. Do I wait on the Ice Shard? What's he doing? He's doing a circle, which is rush, deal 4 damage in range of 2. So if I was 1, 2, he's going to rush to here. I need to be here, right? I think that's fine. I think we can wait 1 turn. Let's use Smart Approach. We won't put that on top yet. We gain 2 of these. We get to move 1, 2. And then we get to place 1 card from our discard pile on top of our deck. Storm sounds like the obvious. Let's put Storm on top. Okay, Smart Approach can go on top there. We're going to spend 1 more to, let's just check this out. He is going to circle, which is rush, so 1, 2, and then I'm going to be in range of 2, so I'm going to take 4 damage. I'm going to move here. He is going to heal, which is painful, but I think it's the right thing to do. I'd really like to use that fatigue But I think we've set ourselves up for a pretty good turn. Okay, it's his go. He's going to move 1, 2. He's going to attack us in range of 2. We're not in range of 2. He's going to heal 2. Okay, that was the circle, right? So these move up, and this goes here. Right, triangle is next. Rush, attack, deal, weak in range of 2. Don't think there's any way of us getting away from that. How many are we on? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I mean, if we're going to take it, we may as well take it, right? We're going to spend one of these to move. We are going to gain 2 of these because we're doing Ice Shard. Ice Shard, unfortunately, doesn't get rid of shield, and I can't do it any other way. You know what? Let's backtrack slightly. I am going to use Storm, so we gain 1. Because I can't get away from him anyway. He's going to come and hit me either way. I'm going to use 1. Deal 2 damage to each other missling. So that's 2 damage that he doesn't block. Then if it's a fire, deal another 3 damage. He's up to 15. We're halfway there. Well, just over halfway there if we want to try and tame him. Okay. So that was Storm. Then we're going to spend 4 of these to do our Water Drain. In any range, interrupt for each puddle within range of 2. They're all in range of 2. I get to interrupt, so we take all 4 of these away. And he takes 4 more damage. He's up to 19. Okay, and we needed to get him to have 5 left. Okay, we can turn this card over. It is Hydraulic Pump. Deal 4 damage in line. And if we are doing it against a fire, we get to trigger. So pretty nice. Okay, his go, triangle. We're going to take a bit of a pounding here, though. He's going to rush, 1, 2. He is going to attack, which is 4 damage to me. I've got 1 shield, so that's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're up to 10. Half of our health is gone. I'd really like to get rid of this fatigue. I'm half tempted to prepare just to get rid of it because I was hoping to discard it, but it just doesn't seem to be the appropriate time. He is done, although we are also weak. Weak is only attacks, though, right? Our thingamajig attacks. What's he doing next? He's doing square, which is deal 7 damage in range of 2. So as long as we're out of the way, we're fine. Oh, hold on. Did I use Ice Shard? I don't think I did. So I could Ice Shard, which would... But I won't be able to get away from him. Dealing 7 damage in range of 2. So if I moved him 2, he'd be here. That's not in range of 2. Okay, we're doing Hydraulic Pump. Deal 4 damage in line. He is in line, so we're doing 4 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts him on 20. If I get rid of these. Okay, and we've got another 3. So he's on 23. I need to do 2 more damage to him. I get 1 crystal. You do 2 more damage to him, and he's then where he is. And interestingly, we could tick that off and probably tick off the next one in a row. But then on his turn, he is dealing 7 damage and rushing. I can't take that kind of damage. I have to get away from him. So I can trigger. I'm going to trigger according to plan. I get to move 2, 1, 2. Oh, hold on. I get to push him 2 spaces. 1, 2. That means he is not within range, right? He is not within range of 2, so he's not going to be able to hit me. And then he's going to rush back towards me. Okay. Then I get to trigger. Can I trigger fatigue? I'm guessing so. I think I kind of haven't seen a rule for that. I'm going to have to check it on the app. Bear with me. Maybe it is in the rules, but Dragon Eclipse chat. Can you trigger a fatigue card to return it to the stash? Can you trigger a fatigue card to return it to the stash of cards? Not sure that was the right language, but I didn't know what else to say. Let's put this here because we know we're going to have to turn this over. Just having a think. Yes, you can remove a fatigue card when you place it back in the fatigue deck. This means you have if you have an effect or action that allows you to remove fatigue card, it will be returned to the fatigue deck. I mean, I think that is a yes. I'm not 100% sure the language was perfect. So this goes here. We have Pummel, and this goes here, which is Sprint. And now it's his go, so we move this up and we put this here. We're about to get that fatigue card back. A square. Deal 7 damage in range of 2. We're not in range of 2. Rush. Going to come and stand here. We're no longer weak. So we needed to be weak. I should have attacked him. Oh my god. I should have attacked him. How am I going to do this? I can get him down. What's he on? He's on 27. So if I hit him for 7 damage, he dies. If I do 6 damage and then attack him for 1, that's a problem as well. Oh god. I should have hit him when I had the chance. It'd be nice to get some of our heal cards out. What's he doing next? He's doing a triangle, which is rush, attack, deal, weak in range of 2. So we're going to get weaked if we stand in the right place. We are going to take some damage. Okay, well, let's do Ice Shard. I think that's the best thing we can do. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to move? I guess I just want to stand where I am, right? Because we need the weak. And if I'm out of range of his attack, I'm out of range of his... Hold on. He's attacking here. So he's going to rush. 1, 2. I don't think I can get away from him anyway. So he's going to rush here. So if I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, he's still going to be able to hit me. I could move 1, 2, and then I could move again here. That doesn't get me away. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to rush to here. He's going to miss the attack and then do that. That's probably the right thing to do, right? Let's get rid of these 3. Let's do according to plan. I get to move 1, 2. Then I'm going to get the 2 for this. I'm going to spend one of those instantly to move again. Let's just check that. So his triangle is going to be rush 1, 2. He's going to miss that, but then he's going to reply weak in range of 2. Then I can hit him to deal my damage to get him under. And hopefully, I'm gonna assume that me getting his health below 5 and hitting him with a weak attack to get his health below 5 is the same thing. I guess I could do... Well, let's not worry about it for now. Let's move this up. We'll take our next card, which is Dash. It's his go. So this moves up and this moves up, and we get a triangle. The triangle is rush, 1, 2. Attack, there's no one to attack. Apply weak. Okay. Then we get to shuffle all of these back in, and guess what? We put a fatigue card in our deck. Love it. I love it. Okay. Okay, this goes here. He's doing a square next, which is deal 7 damage in range of 2. Really want to be out of the way of that. Okay, here's what we can do. So what health is he on? He's on 23. So we need another 2 damage, right? That gets him to 25. That's what we need. So let's do... Oh, crap. That's not ideal, is it? I can't do what I wanted to do. I'm going to have to bide my time one more turn, I think. Okay, well, look, let's move here. So 1, 2, we're using sprint. What's his attack? His attack is square, deals 7 damage in range of 2. He's going to be in range of 2, so I need to use another one of these to move 2 again, which is fine. Then we're going to spend all 4 of these to do our water drain. In any range, interrupt 1 for each puddle within range, so I get to remove all of these. And we do 3 damage to him, which puts him up to 25. His turn. Well, let's move this up and put this here. He is going to square. So square is deal 7 damage in range of 2. We're not in range of 2. And then rush. Okay, so he's now there. So, hold on. We were weak at the time. But attack Blazereef while weak. So now we're not weak. Oh, I should have just done it. Okay, we're going to have to bide our time a little bit longer. I really want a heal. I can do a heal. Place up to 2 puddles in range of 3. Discard up to 3 puddles in range of 3 to heal. What's he doing next? He's doing a circle. Rush. So he's going to be right next to us. Then he's going to... deal 4 damage and then heal. So we're going to be back to where we started. Maybe I just try and kill him. Maybe I just kill him? What do you think? Maybe I just kill him. We're so close to being able to do it though, right? And I know I've got heal. I've got a card that I can heal. I've got Reinvigorating Splash. The only problem is I can place 2 puddles within range of 2, so I'll have to move some. Then I can discard 3 puddles in range of 3 to be able to heal 2 for each puddle. And then I'm going to take 4 damage. I mean, it's still worth doing, I think, right? But it's only one thing. The other option I've got is to dash. I can move 2 and then move 2 again, which won't get me away from him. I think we're going to take the damage we're going to take. So let's do this. We're going to move these 2 here and here. And then we can discard up to 3 puddles in range of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And I'll get rid of this one as well. That means we can heal 6. So we are back to 4. But then he's going to move 2. He is going to deal 4 damage in range of 2. We take 4 back. With net gain of 2 health. Love that. We take 4 back. And then he is going to heal 2. So he's back to 13. Back below where we were. I don't know if... no, he has to have less than 5. I wonder if... Let's just ask the AI again. If a taming criteria is to get a creature below 5 hit points, and then they heal to go above 5 hit points, do you lose that taming criteria? We'll leave that to do its thing. Next up for him is... So we can put that there. Next up for him is a square, which is deal 7 damage and then rush. In range of 2 and then rush. So we really want to get out of the way. And I don't think I can. Hold on. I need to put this here and we need to shuffle. I didn't spend 1, so that goes there. Whoopsie. No, once you fulfill a taming condition, such as get a creature to below 5 hit points, it remains fulfilled. I love that. Good call. We'll put our essence over there. So we just need to get weak and hit it, and then we need to stand 5 spaces away. I mean, it's achievable, right? Let's put this here. Wave Thrust. This is quite nice for us. We have move, move, attack, move, move. We probably need to do that. So we're going to do it straight away. We're going to move 1, 2. Do we attack? I don't suppose there's any point in attacking because we've already achieved what we needed to achieve. We're going to move, move. Then we're going to attack. Then we're going to move, and move. We ran away from him big time. We get one of these. We turn this over. Okay. Then these move along. This goes here. He's doing a square, which is deal 7, and then rush 2. Okay. Getting close to his special ability. If we get enough of these, we can get rid of some at least. What's he doing next? A circle. Rush, deal 4 damage in range of 2. I need the triangles to come out, please. And I need to be standing in the right place. So he's doing 7 damage and then he's going to rush. So he's going to end up here. I have to hope that the next card is a triangle. Have to hope that the next card is a triangle. I can place 2 puddles within range of 3, blink to any one of those and heal. So let's do that. So if I put 1 here and 1 here, so he's going to move here after he's attacked. So I can be standing here, right? I can be standing here because he's going to attack in range of 2 and then he's going to rush. So I can be standing here. So if I go here and if I'm fighting a fire, I get to heal 2. Okay, here's go. 1, 2. Oh, hold on. I did this, so we get 1 more. I'm really slowly getting this power up. Then it's his go. He's doing a circle, which is... oh, hold on, did I get the wrong one? Did I move this up when I didn't need to? Is that what happened? I'm not sure. Oh, God, I'm going to have to go check. Hold on. Okay, this is on me. I was reading the wrong... I was reading the wrong card. So he's doing a circle next, which is a rush, deal 4 damage in range of 2 and heal. So he's going to be here and then do that. So I'm going to take this back. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to blink. In fact, let's do this. I'll put this here and I'll blink here. That puts us back to where we were. This comes over. We've got heavy strike next. Not really what we were hoping for. Right now is his turn. This moves up, this moves up, this moves up, this goes here. He's doing a circle, which is rush, deal 4 damage in range of 2. We're just out of range. Heal 2. He's going to be back at full health at this rate. I should have just tried to kill him. Because still no triangle. For goodness sake. Dealing 7 damage in range of 2. And then he's going to rush. I want to stay where I am, really. Have I got anything that helps me here? Not really. I may as well use Ice Shard. And not do anything with it. So we'll take the 3 of these. This moves up, this moves up, this moves up. This turns over. Hone to perfection, great, not what we wanted. Now I can spend 4 of these to, in range of 2, that's these 2. So these go away and we do 2 damage to him. So he's back to 23. Now it's his go. So this moves up, this moves up. Please be a triangle next. It is, finally. I am going to have to take the beating from it, but he is doing a deal 7 damage in range of 2, then he's going to rush. He's going to come and stand here. Okay. Great. So a triangle is rush, attack, deal weak in range of 2. Now I'd really like some block. Haven't got any. If I pushed him back 2, 1, 2, he'll rush back here, so it doesn't help me. Pushed him back 2, he's going to rush 1, 2, is then going to attack, and then he's going to do weak. But I need some space between us so I can get 3 spaces away, right? So let's use dash. We take 2 of these. Could be healing using flow over here, but I just don't think it's necessarily the strongest. We're going to take 2 of these. We get to move 1, 2. And I think that's it. We could spend another 2 to move 2 again, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Because he's going to attack me. He's going to hit me for 4. I've got 1 shield, so I'm going to get 3 damage. Then I'll have weak, so I can then hit him back with pummel. And then I can try and move to be exactly 3 spaces away. This should be it. This should be it. So we've got defensive position. Could have done with you earlier, but never mind. I don't need to do anything else. It's his turn. He is going to triangle. Triangle is rush, he doesn't need to move. Attack, hit me for 4. -1 is 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm up to 9. Okay. Then he's going to apply weak to me. So it's my go. I'm going to get 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to attack using pummel, which means I do 1 damage to him, which gets negated by his attack, but we actually achieve this one. And then I'm going to spend 1 of these to move backwards to, which is give time to reconsider. End your turn exactly 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3 from the Blazereef. That is that one done. And we tamed the damn thing. I genuinely didn't think that was going to happen. I'm going to be honest with you. But we did okay. I could have, on my turn, heal 1. So I'm going to use 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. To, on my first bonus action, I could have used flow, which is move the opponent by its movement. I didn't want to. And then heal 1. So I can get rid of 1 of these. It will just leave me in a slightly better position than where I was. Then I attacked with my weakness, and then I used my my move to be 3 spaces away. We are where we need to be. Where is his card? Well, the arena card is what we need. Go to end of combat. Go to script 200 of your end of random combat. Tame. Go to script E105. We can do that. Continue. E105.
Your mistling overpowers the Blazereef. The defeated creature seems curious. It probably wonders how a much smaller mistling could defeat it. But for now, it retreats and regroups with its kin, observing the fight from the darkness
we needed to do the tame one, right? The tame one is it is E105. Sorry, let's just read the rest of that. Observing the fight from the darkness and awaiting what unfolds next, the tension among the mistlings is almost palpable. You wonder, the Blazereef you just fought, was it in its prime? It still has time before it must return to the sea. Maybe if you choose, it will choose your companionship instead. Each mistling that took part in this combat heals up to half of their health rounded down. So we're going to stay on this. Add card 20B side up to your Mistling Encyclopedia. We can do that. Let's do this one. So our Mistling Encyclopedia gets card 20B. Is that what it said? Add card 20B. Where's 20B? I do this every time. 20B over here. 20B goes into 20. 20's down here, so I'll just bring this up so you can see it. This goes into here. Let's read this. Like fire and water, Blazereefs can be calm, raging, or completely focused on a task. Their emotions are constantly changing, and it takes a great and empathetic tamer to be able to control them. Engineers dream of a Blazereef helper so that they can use their ability to produce steam in their inventions. So this says add card 21 up to the Mistling divider. 21 is the this one. It shows us the Blazereef. Very nice. So that goes in there. Okay. Place cards 18, 22, and 23. Place cards 18, 22, and 23 with all the Blazereef action cards in the party divider. So that's these. We can. This one's got a combat quest, which is quite nice. We'll have a read of that when we get to it. So what did we say? 18 and 22. I lost 22. No, there's 22. Special ability 10 power, scorching heat, and soothing waters. Deal 1 damage in range 1 for each fire card in your discard pile. Heal 2 for each water card in your discard. Love that. And this one goes behind the remove divider, clear the arena, and we carry on with what we were doing. Okay. I think we'll try and finish off the exploration. Otherwise, it's a real painful one to pick up from. So I will tidy this up. We'll come back to exploration and we'll see if that gets us to the end of the scenario. Okay, we are back and we're continuing our exploration. So we've done all of the clean up, the arena stuff. If you have the Academy of Secrets Part 3, we do. Go to script 56.
You realize that you're not dealing with a single Blazereef. There are more of them, and all of them are wearing collars, branding them as property of the Academy. You sigh, not sure what to do with them. As a tamer, you know that the Blazereefs often leave the sea and wander off, but they need to come back to the water on a regular basis. Those here haven't seen the sea for too many years. On the other hand, they are not your property, but the Academy's. Should you really meddle?
Tough one, that. I'm not sure. What are the choices? Lead the Blazereefs out of the cave. Secure them here for the Academy. I think we have to secure them. We're trying to get into the Academy, right? It's a bigger thing here. They belong to the Academy. That seems to rely on their powers. Place token A in slot 4. Is that slot 5? Sorry. Roman numerals. Okay, token A in slot 5. Go to script E21.
You enter the dark.
Yep. Explore the cave. Look for the elixir. Requires token A in slot 2. We've got that. Did I? Go to script E3 and lose a time. If you don't have the Academy Secrets Part 3, go to script E50. We do have Academy Secrets Part 3.
Normally, you would not pay attention to decayed wooden crates, but the girl's words about the potions tempt you to take a look. The planks crumble under your touch, making a smelly pile. There is nothing inside. No, there is something in the pile. A small clay bottle with a worn label. The few intelligible symbols indicate a healing potion. Is that it?
I mean, what else would it be? Flip the token in slot 2 to B. Gain secret 2. Secrets are here. Secret 37. Secret 31. I need to go well back. Secret 1. Secret 2. Gain secret 2. It's a healing extract. Which help if I had it in shot. Healing extract. Heal 4 at any time. Okay, that can go over here. Okay, and flip the token in slot B, gain secret 2, continue the... Sorry, if you already have it, gain 1 item instead. Okay, so we can go back to E1, right?
There is only one lonely candle.
Yep, we know. Show her the vase shards, ask if you can help her. If token B is in slot 1, it's not.
She eyes you
Yep, we know. She eyes us suspiciously. She doesn't trust us, but she wanted a potion, and we have the healing problem. Sorry, the heating problem. Give her the potion. Requires secret 2. Give her the potion.
The girl sips the potion, and suddenly her cheeks get intensely red. She makes a wry face, shakes her head, and puts the bottle away. It does warm you up, but I don't think it's meant for people. The red colour fades, only to be replaced by a greenish tinge. She grips her stomach. Oh, it was a terrible idea, she manages. But thank you anyway. At least I won't fall asleep anytime soon.
Yeah, great. Discard secret 2, place token B in slot 1. If any token is in slot 4, discard it. Go to script E20.
The girl looks at you with a faint smile, trying not to glance at the pile of books. Getting into the academy might prove impossible, traveller. You don't work there, so I doubt they will issue a permit for you. But if you really need to get inside, well, since you helped me, I'll help you. There is a secret passage, hidden in the shadows of the cliff, to the west of the inn. It is used by some of my fellow students who use it to sneak out to the inn. The student stretches and opens a book, then adds, "The passage is hidden. Look for a discolored stone. There should be a small crevice close to it. If you put your fingers inside and yank up..." She explains how to open the hidden doors, and then returns to her studies.
Thank God for that. I thought I was getting nothing. Academy Secrets 1. Nice. Okay. Continue the exploration. Okay, so we've only got one time left. We've been in this cave. We've been to this. We could try and walk around there. We haven't been here and we haven't been here. We're going to E37.
What a mess this academy has become, Edith says. Those stupid guards won't let me in. You can, in fact, use the bridge to sneak into the academy without a permit.
Hold on. I think that's a 2. E32. Hold on. Hold on a second, everyone.
As you were...
Hold on.
In the meantime...
Stop. Stop.
Edith,
oh my God, just get us back to the menu. Come on.
Edith,
No, just stop. Leave. Thank you. Okay, E32. That's the problem with hidden numbers, right?
The hidden stairs lead up to a sheer rock cliff. There is no passage. Nothing. You blink, utterly surprised.
If you don't have the Academy Secrets 1 part status, you search for a while and
you follow the directions from the student, and indeed, you find a secret passage there.
Enter the Academy. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go to the inn first, E26. Now we know we can get in. E26. I suspect there's going to be a test.
The inn offers rooms for all the non-scientific employees of the Academy, such as suppliers, guards, and cleaners. All of them seem visibly agitated, and they gossip about the rector. You also hear people mention the disappearance of the Blazereefs. Some mention the Eclipse, but no one talks about dragon guardians or portals. You decide it's better not to foster panic for now.
Okay. Buy a meal for you and your misslings. Spend 1 silver. Browse the merchant's wares. Ask about the problems in the academy. Ask the guards about the Blazereefs. So the script E44. We'll ask about the Blazereefs, even though we know where they are. If token A is in slot 5, it is. Go to script E41.
The guards seem relieved, and thank you for dealing with the Blazereefs. We were going to send someone to gather them back, take them to the academy, one of them says. And you will get a special pass, his companion adds.
Flip the token in A5 to B. Place token A in slot 3. We don't even need the secret passage. Gain 2 silver. Nice. That's over here. 1, 2. And hold on, these are not showing because the camera's turned off. 1 second. There we go. Had enough. Okay, there we go. We gain those. Continue the exploration. So we are at E26. We'll stay there.
The inn offers rooms for...
we can buy a meal for our misslings. We can browse the merchant's ware. We can ask about the problems at the academy. Let's browse the wares. Script E28.
A wandering merchant offers some goods to sell.
Buy supplies, spend 1 silver. Buy equipment, spend 4 silver. If you have the Academy Secret 8, we don't. Spend 3 silver instead. Sell equipment, spend one equipment. Sell supplies, spend 2 supplies. And we want to keep our supplies. Okay, let's leave that and let's find out about...
The inn offers...
Let's find out about the problems at the academy. It's going to probably take us down here, but I think that's fine. E13.
A woman sitting next to you clenches her dirty hands and says, "Everything is in shambles. The heating system, the machinery, all of it dead. And that's all the fault of one man, the wretched rector. I hope the board of professors will quickly deal with him and we can return to our work. I'm stuck here until I unload the wares."
The wares, you say? Go to script E26.
The inn offers rooms for all the...
That didn't tell me anything. That was just a massive waste of time for everyone. I can buy a meal and for you and your misslings. I think we do that. You buy a meal for you and your misslings. Heal 3. If you have the Academy Secrets, 8. I don't. Heal 3 more. Then choose again. So we get to heal 3. I suspect we're coming to the end of this anyway, but 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there's 1 heal, and we spend 1 silver. Okay, buy a meal. Browse the merchant's wares. We've got room for
A wandering merchant.
we've got room for 1 supply, so let's do it. Draw 3 items and gain 1 of them. Where's the items deck? I wonder. What did I do with it? In here somewhere. I may have lost the item deck. Hold on. These are equipment. These are tier cards. That's a secret. That's a secret. That's a secret. They're maps. Come on, I've got to be near them now. Okay, hold on. That's equipment. That's equipment. That's equipment. That's a tier card. Is this equipment? No, so these must be items right here. Perfect. We got there eventually. Sorry about that. Right. Let's deal 3 of these and choose 1. 1, 2, and 3. So we've got herbs, a flashing. Is this equipment? Yeah, we shouldn't be in there. Okay. Red berries. During combat, I appreciate you can't see these. Herbs, and red berries. During combat, the next attack has +1. Heal 2, heal 2. So I think we just take 1 of the red berries. We'll put you over here somewhere. Okay. So draw 3 items, gain 1 of them, and discard the rest, then choose again. So I guess we get to do the same thing again then. Oh no, then choose again, meaning go back to the start. I think it must mean that. I don't think it means choose another one. I'll try and find that out between episodes. Sell some supplies. I don't think we want to do that. Let's leave. Let's go to script D26. We're all good. Buy a meal for 1 silver. Let's do it. Oh no, we've already done that, right? We need to spend another silver. Okay. Let's leave here then. And I guess we go back to the main entrance, E5. Oop. If you don't have Academy Secrets Part 2, I do.
Ida argues with the 2 guards.
Hold on. Let's just check that was the one we've heard. You don't have a permit. Ma'am, your permit's expired. We told you this already. Ask what the rector did. Try to convince them to give you a pass. Bribe them into giving you access. Show the permit. It requires a token in slot 3 or a token in slot 3. We've got that. Show them the permit. Show the permit. Once you enter, you won't be able to explore the outskirts anymore. That's fine. If you have the Storyteller 2, I think we've got that. Storyteller 2. Go to script E34.
Thank you for helping me to get into the academy, Ida says. I will visit the rector straight away. The whole arrest thing must be a misunderstanding. He lives on the 2nd floor of the tower. She takes a step, but turns back again to you. By the way, She adds, "Hurry up if you want to see the cartographer. As the rector's staunchest ally, he is supposed to leave the premises before dawn."
Go to script E46.
You enter the ground level of the academy. It is night, and you would expect nothing but shadows in the halls and echoing silence in the empty classrooms. Much to your surprise, you see people milling everywhere. They're all busy and agitated, so hardly anyone pays attention to you, but you don't fail to notice that the stairs are heavily guarded.
There's a guard over here. There's a guard there. I can see him. Discard the secret from the event slot, if any. Gain secret 39 and 41. Okay, so discard this. 39, which is this, and 41, which is this. Interiors. You are exploring one enclosed space. You may only read scripts on the secret card on the map. You're exploring an enclosed space. You may only read scripts from the interior card. So basically we're reading this. Makes sense. Okay. This can go back. So this is 42. So that goes in there. Important. Carefully read the secret rules. They are crucial for this scenario. So I'll just read this again. You are exploring an enclosed space. You may only read scripts on the secret cards on the map. So E19 and E14 are where we've got to go. So we'll go to E19. Oh no, let's go to E14 first. Place secret 43 face down in the event slot. Okay, we need that. Set the timer to 4 on the red side. Dawn is nigh and it will be too late. Hurry up. Continue the exploration. We keep going, everybody. E14. I'm going to E14 because that might not be the stairs. So 1, 4.
The stairs of the library tower creak as you take the first step. You can't see anybody, which doesn't surprise you at all. Everyone must be resting after the troublesome day or dealing with their fragile situation in the academy. You feel tempted to climb its stairs, but you have no idea how much time the exploration might take.
Search for the books about the eclipse. Look for something about the dark element. Let your young Shayclaw rifle through. We don't have a young Shayclaw. Look for something about the dark element or search through the book. Search for a book about the eclipse. Oh. Let's do a look for the dark element. Get a script E47 and lose a time. Perform a test. Oh, good. When you have 3, immediately, when you have 3 misfortune, the test ends, immediately resolve the matching outcome. If you have the Academy Secrets Part 7, you may ignore up to 2 misfortunes. You know something about the books, how the books are organized. We do have it. We got that ages ago. Okay, so if we get a 7 or less, after some time, you find the books about the dark element, lose 1 time. 8 is you find the books about the dark element, go to script E62. 9, you find books about the dark element. Additionally, someone left a coin inside one of the tomes. 10 is you fail. Hold on. 10 is you... I messed it up. Hold on. 10 is burrowing through the books a hefty amount of time. Took a hefty amount of time. Lose 2 times. So we need a 9 or an 8, really. Okay, let's do this. So the first one is 1. What cards have I got? Discard all cards drawn with an eyeball or add or subtract 2. The next one is misfortune. That puts us to 7. But we can ignore these 2 eyeballs, right? What were the eyeballs doing? When you have 3, the test ends. So let's turn this next one over. That gives us a 2. So that's 9, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. You find the book and you additionally find a coin inside. Nice. Go to script E62. It didn't cost us any more time. You find the book about the dark element. Additionally, someone left a coin inside.
You eagerly absorb the knowledge about the dark element, which is seen, to your surprise, more and more often. Few remaining sources describing the cataclysm don't even mention the dark, and only focus on the creatures it breeds. What else? The laws governing the other elements do not always apply to the dark. The longer you read, the more unsettled you are. But it is not your anxiety. It has an alien source dwelling inside you.
If you don't have the Understanding Part 2 status, gain. Understanding Part 2. We do not. Gain 1 essence and gain the Understanding Part 2 status. Okay, if you don't have it, gain 1 essence and the Understanding Part 2. We're up to 4 essence. That's nice. We can tame something big if we get the opportunity. Go to script E14.
The stairs of the library tower creak as...
We've already been there. Let's go to E19, shall we? We could find out about the Eclipse. I don't think we've got time. E19 it is.
Half a dozen guards watch the stairs leading to the upper tower levels.
If you have the Academy Secrets Part 4, I do not. Go to script E42.
You engage in a short conversation with the guards. They inform you that the library is located in the second tower, but for the time being, no one is there to guide you. If you go up the stairs, however, you may visit the cartographer. If you're here for the rector, though, you're out of luck. He's seeing no one until he's judged by the council.
Okay, go up. You won't be able to explore the lower levels. Discard secret 39 and gain secret 40. Okay, I think we just go up anyway. I don't think we've got much choice. So 39 on discard secret 39 and replace it with 40. So that goes over there. That goes up here. Okay. Let's put this back. Okay, so we are going up E24.
You stand before the cartographer's door, adorned with an iron compass, its legs spreading over a picture of the world. Should you enter right now?
Knock on the door. This ends the scenario. Okay, let's...
a surprisingly young...
Hold on. Because we'd have read that in the book, right? Let's just... So E24, this is the thing with the app. It's a little bit weird. So E24 says very clearly in the journal, I'm sure, if you do this, it ends the exploration. Whereas the app doesn't tell you until you've pressed continue. So let's leave and let's go to E11 first. Don't spend all of our time here, please. If you have the Academy Secrets Part 4, we do not. There are too many guards here to approach. You cannot go to the Rector's room. If you have the Academy Secrets Part 4, we don't. If any token is in slot 6, you visited the Rector already. We haven't.
Halt! Those quarters are off limits. You turn to the guard and explain that you only want to see the Rector. No one can see him, the guard says firmly. He awaits a trial.
With Ida's aid, convince him to let you in. Requires Storyteller Part 2. Perfect. We've got Storytellers Part 2, right? With Ida's aid, you convince him to let you speak to the Rector. Ida is livid, but she knows the guards might be able to speak you... Sorry. Ida is livid, but she knows the guard and might be able to speak your way in. Go to E38.
The Rector begins to speak, but Ida pays no attention and simply hugs the man. How glad I am to see you, daughter, the Rector says, and hugs her back. You stare in amazement. Ida senses your confusion and pulls back. I should have told you the truth, she explains. This is my foster father. Welcome, Tamer, the Rector says to you, and shakes your hand. My daughter's friends are mine. Tell me, father. Ida is trembling with emotions. What is this treason thing all about? Well, the Rector sighs. I have been accused of letting Blazereefs go. Well, quite rightfully, to be honest. They were in the academy for years, which was wrong because those creatures cannot get separated from the water for too long. It wasn't Suddenly, the door bursts open, and a professor-like man charges in. "What is this all about?" he shouts. "Rector, you are in custody. You're not allowed to have any visitors." You feel that the time has come for you to act.
Uh-oh. The rector's decision was right, and you should stand up for him. The rector should have discussed his decision with his other professors. Oh, man. I mean, the bottom one's the right answer, right? He's right to let them go, but he should have discussed it. The rector should have discussed before, E52.
You glance at Ida's face. She is not happy with your verdict, but she seems to agree that the rector has made a rushed decision. The board members nod with satisfaction. You want to mention the Eclipse and other problems, but there is no time for this. Ida promises to bring the subject up later.
Okay, place token B in slot V. Where are my tokens? Over here. Sorry, slot 6. Continue the exploration. What do I do now? We go to the cartographer, right? E24. Oh, hold on. Is there a hidden number? Is there a hidden number? I didn't look on the other one. I don't think there is a hidden number on these. I might be wrong. Okay. We're going to E24.
You stand before the cartographer.
Yep, we want to knock on the door. This ends the scenario.
A surprisingly young man opens the door and tells you to go away. He's too busy packing up to talk to you. You beg him to listen to you, and Eric agrees, but not without a scowl of irritation. You tell him about the portals, the dragon, the visions, and with each word, his eyes become wider.
If you have the return to sea status and the storyteller part 3, go to script. We don't have those. I'm 100% sure of those.
Your story is absurd and strange, but I must believe you as you speak of the floating islands. Only a few people know about this place, and to my knowledge, I am the only one who has seen it. I don't have much time, I'm afraid, but I will tell you what you need to know to get there. Then, Eric explains to you how to get to the distant land, where large rocks float, hidden in thick clouds above Lake Llindraig. He asks you not to reveal the location to anyone, and he has a solid reason for that. He has namely spotted 2 dragon guardians there, and he fears that such knowledge should be kept secret. Also, he isn't sure if the dragons are humanity's allies, or if they just care about themselves. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much more time for you. Because of his reckless support for the incriminated rector, the time of his exile is approaching. He must finish preparing for a journey to Drowsy Bay, from where he plans to explore the eastern seas.
Oh, can we come with you? End the exploration. If you have the Academy Secrets Part 3, go to script 100. We do.
You hoped that your erratic travels were over, but deep inside you knew that answers and solutions couldn't possibly be so close to your home. According to Eric, your goal lies far in the east. There are the islands from the vision. Thinking about this place stirs the eerie being dwelling inside you, floating in the sky above Lake Llindraig. Will you meet the dragon guardians there? Will you be able to even fathom their words? Or maybe the place is abandoned, and you will leave with even more questions. You won't know until you go there.
Okay, discard secret 41. Okay, we can do that. 39, 42. Okay, consider it discarded. Congratulations, you've reached the end of the scenario. Take the world map. I can do that. Take the world map. We'll tuck you out of the way. Find world map card 5. That's the one at the top, and flip it. There we go. Flip world card map 14 to explored. Gain world map 7. Yeah, they're in here somewhere. I've seen them. Is this one? Come on. Okay, we're almost there, I think. Okay, you go back in there. World card map 7. 7. Okay, and this goes over here, next to these mountains. Unexplored, whoopsie. Unexplored side up. There we go. Okay, slot the diagram below. If you don't have the return to Cairberg status, go to script 730. We don't have it. Sorry, Z30.
After your thrilling adventures in the academy, you decide to return to Cairberg for a few days. There is a long and taxing journey ahead of you, so you need to take care of a few things in your hometown. And get some rest, too, if you have the time for such luxury.
Go to script Z32.
You fear that another aggressive mistling would attack you during the journey, but it is surprisingly peaceful. For a moment you allow yourself to believe that the influence of the eclipse has diminished and the mistlings are at peace once again. But then you finally arrive back in Cairberg. The news of your return spread like wildfire, and you notice that the city is bustling with anxiety.
Okay, if you have the Merchant's Favour, part 1 and 2, Merchant's Favour, we don't have either of those. Is it met? No. Go to script Z34.
Hello, Tamer, a familiar voice says. You turn to see Mildred, who is obviously happy to see you. You will be relieved to know that the situation around the town is under control, she informs you. However, the further you go, the bigger the chances are you meet a restless or even a violent mistling. You try to follow her, but suddenly you get overwhelmed with a flood of strong emotions that tells you to head east. What's disturbing? Those are not your emotions. They have been invading you from time to time since the death of the dragon. As you manage to focus, you realize there is another tamer close to you. I've never seen anything like that before, he says. You blink in confusion, and the tamer hastens to repeat, I'm talking about mistlings. Quite strange ones, never seen anything like them before, I tell you. Aligned with the element of darkness, all of them. The elements, by the way, are acting all weird too. Something is deeply wrong with nature.
Okay. If you have the Local Hero Part 3. Local Hero Part 3, we do.
You follow the crowds heading for the town hall. You mean to ask the guards if they need more support from you tamers, but you have a hard time trying to reach them. A lot of people stop you to shake hands and thank you for the help with the crisis. You are our hero, says the baker, beaming. We'll never forget what you did for us after the earthquake, admits the engineer. Rumour has it that you travel on to fight chaos and protect people like us. The Cooper pats you on the shoulder. Keep up the good work, and may luck be on your side.
Well, no reward. Place a thingamajig in front of you. People trust a hero. Go to script E. So this is one of these in front of us. Go to script E73.
It appears that almost
37.
all the townsfolk have gathered in front of the town hall. They are everywhere, in the square, on the tavern benches, and even on the roof of the bakery. And the hum of their conversations carries far. You don't know what the purpose of the gathering is, but you hear some unsettling rumors about the need to elect a regent. Some opt for Olin, whereas others would like Slade to take the job.
If you have the Future of Cairberg Part 3, we do not. We have 2. The script Z38.
The town was ruled by the Duchess, who was in good shape not so long ago. Why would the town need a regent all of a sudden? Oh, a lot of things have happened since you left us, Tamer, a bystander says. Terrible things, mostly. Alas, the Duchess is no longer with us. Her leg had been injured since the earthquake, but she hid the extent of the injury so as not to worry the people. A doctor couldn't cure it, though, and in the end, even Olin's salves amounted to nothing. The wound got infected, and the Duchess passed away.
Holy crap. The script Z39.
There are many rumors circulating in the crowd, but you managed to pick up the gist. The Duchess left no heir, so a messenger was sent to inform the capital about the vacancy. Unfortunately, the messenger hasn't come back yet, and nobody knows what to think about it. The delay may have been caused by some political clashes in the capital, or the rider might have simply got ambushed. These are troubled times. You elbow your way to the crowd. You elbow your way through the crowd toward Olin and Slade, who are discussing a matter vividly. Both of them welcome your arrival, obviously in need of a neutral opinion. Well, it's all about the creature who came here yesterday. He calls himself a Fae, says Olin. We haven't decided whether to expel him from the town or let him address us, but if you want to know my opinion, we should have no mercy. His kind emerged from the portal to sow chaos and disorder. Away with him, I say. But the Fae came unarmed, Slade insists, and on his own. I don't think he means to harm us. Let's hear him out.
They need to do some editing. There is a bug report on this, so I might make a note of that, and we'll send a bug in just saying that they need to tidy up the audio on that one. But now what? Let the Fae speak to the crowd, make him go away. So the Fae told us that they weren't our enemy. I don't know whether to trust them or not. They look like they could be enemies, but let them speak to the crowd. Z40. There is no entry for Z40. Okay, let's just see if that's an error.
The area of the academy strikes you as surprisingly inhospitable.
That was E40. Z40.
The Fae, finally released from custody, stands before the town hall to speak up. His words are heavily accented, but easier to understand than Skuld's. My name is Uller, and I come from the dark reality on the other side of the portals. I am a Fae, and you all think that I am a stranger, but in fact many centuries ago, our peoples lived together and worked hand in hand. Our entire race, or so we believe, was exiled by the Dragon Guardians into the dark. But now we mean to come back. We do not wish to fight or conquer. We are not a threat. I am only here to announce our peaceful arrival, which is to happen soon. How can you believe such lies? Olin sputters, but people listen intently, and many discuss the Fae's revelations. Quite a few frown, though. Such accusations against the dragons are hard to bear. The Fae goes through the crowd and walks toward the town gate, escorted by the guards.
Place a darkness token in front of you. Okay. Townsfolk consider the Fae's words. Go to script Z42.
My fellow townsfolk, Olin announces solemnly, we must keep our faith and believe that the Dragon Guardians will finally stabilize the situation in our world. Our concern is the safety and survival of our town, and honestly, I don't care about some weird creatures spawned by portals. And I beg to differ, Slade says. We shouldn't focus only on ourselves, but also help others, be they foreigners or Fae. Not every arrival has evil intentions. Not every mistling is violent. And the time has come for you to speak up.
If you have the Helpful Ranger Part 1 status, Helpful Ranger. Nope, we've got Part 2. Mildred supports you for your help in the past. place a circle in front of you. If you have the Storyteller Part 1, oh no. No, we don't. Ida, who's returned to town, backs you up. If you have the Tamer's Morale Part 3, no, we got Part 1. The Tamers regard you as an inspirational leader. If you have the liar status, someone spreads rumors that you are a liar and you cannot be trusted. I don't have any of these. I've got one token. Support Olin, support Slade, support Hazel. What does Hazel say? What did Hazel say? Hazel wasn't even here, was she? Look, I am beginning to think that these Fae are here to try and come back after the Guardians. The Guardians forced them out. You know, I think there's a bit of everything in this story, but I think the Guardians are the Guardians. There was a reason that the Fae were banished, and the Fae are coming back after all this time. I'm going to support Olin. He means well for the town. The safety of the townsfolk is his priority, but he might be a bit short-sighted. Place token A in front of you and go to script Z43.
You present your candidate, and when questions appear, you begin to justify your choice.
If you have the Future of Caresburg Part 1, place 0 in front of you. You've supported Olin before, which is useful now. I do not. Future of Careburg. No. Perform the test. Start the test. Decide how many cards you will draw, then draw them all at once and end the test immediately. Oh, you know what I did? I put the coin back in here. It needs to go here. End the test for every 2. Let's try that again. Start the test. Decide how many cards you will draw, then draw all of them at once and end the test immediately. At the end of the test, for every 2 of the circles in front of you, you may decide to draw 1 more card. At the end of the test, if you have a light in front of you, you may discard up to 2 of the drawn cards at the same time. At the end of the test, if you have a darkness in front of you, add 10 to the result. Oh, God. Okay, so we have 9 or less. You did what you could, but your candidate has lost. Discard all tokens in front of you, place a light token in front of you, and go to script Z46. 10 to 13. People trust your judgment, and Olin is elected as regent. Discard all tokens in front of you, go to Z47. 14 or more. You did what you could, but the candidate has lost. Okay, well, look, we're going to pick 1, right? Because I can't pick any more because I've only got 1 of these tokens. We're going to pick 1 card because we're going to add 10 to our result anyway, and we're trying to get between 10 and 13. So I need this card to not be the eyeballs. I don't know if I can use these things. Start a test, decide how many you will draw, then draw all of them at once and end the test immediately. I don't get to use any of my specials. This needs to not be a 4 or the eyeballs. Oh, come on. Why? 16. Okay. 14 or more. You did what you could, but your candidate has lost. Discard the token in front of you. Place a darkness token in front of you. That one there. Go to script Z46.
Slade is elected as the regent. He bows to the crowd of cheering townsfolk and claps his hands to hush everybody. "Thank you for your trust," he says. "I promise I'll protect you. Do you remember how I took you in after the earthquake? I'll make sure that Careburg will become as safe as my library for everyone in need. The eclipse or not, we will prevail."
I don't trust him. If you have a dark or an earth in front of you, your candidate has not won, and you have no choice but to accept the winner. Go to script Z50.
The meeting was chaotic and exhausting, but you found the strength to talk to the newly appointed regent and share your discoveries. Both of you decide that following the leads is the only sensible course of action. You also meet the tamers and listen to their reports, but fortunately, you hear nothing that requires immediate attention. Well, they do point out that the elements act erratically, and that the powers of the mistlings sometimes fail, but other than that, there is nothing disturbing. The last thing is checking on the Windraiser, who marked the beginning of the crisis, until you eventually hit the bed. You fall asleep before the nagging being in your mind begins to haunt you again.
Okay, gain the return to Careberg status. Return to Careberg. Discard all elemental tokens in front of you. I can do that. Open a random booster. So this goes back in. So this was a test result. So that goes in there now, right? This can only be discarded at the end of a test. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I shouldn't have had that because it was part of our test result. Oh, well, doesn't matter. That is part of our test result. Open a random booster. Let's get this out of the way. We'll put this away in a bit. We'll move all of these. I tell you what, that was pretty epic in terms of the amount of audio, but you know, it's a pretty big one in terms of finding out where we were heading. Although I'm still quite confused about where we were heading. Let's put this here. That can go back into the thing as well. So we get to open a random booster. Here is a random booster. Let's have a little look, shall we? I can't get into it. There we go. Okay, we have Gale Force Gambit. Very nice. I'm just going to grab these in case we can find something we can replace as we go. Gale Force Gambit. So it's a wind card. Reveal the top 2 cards from your deck. Resolve them in the chosen order, then remove them from play. Remove this card from play. Interesting. Vine Tempest. Deal 3 damage and weak in any range in line. Reduce this damage by the opponent's shield instead of willpower shield or magic shield. So 2 of those. Don't think we've got any of those ones. Succumb to the Darkness. Is that in here? I don't think so. Oh, we got Ice Shard. We should have been using that. I'll find that later. No, that's not in here. Succumb to Darkness. For every 4 cards in your discard pile, choose one of the one. You may choose the same option multiple times. Move, attack, gain 3 power. Okay. We'll just try and keep these in positions where we know where they are. Low wavelength. Attack in any range. If your opponent is in one of the petal spaces, trigger. Okay. Rolling Waters. Search 3. Your attacks have +1 range and pierce. Nice. Seeking Tendrils. More water. Attack in range of 2 and search for 3, giving our water certainly an opportunity to deal what's coming next. Firebolt. We've definitely got that one, right? I'm sure I've seen that. Firebolt. Okay. Deal 4 magical damage and burn 2 in any range in line. If it's up against wind, trigger. Okay, this can go here. I've got Ice Shard over here somewhere, so let's just find that and get rid of that. Bear with. We could have been using the nice card. Look at this one versus this one. I'm not sure this one is that much better, actually. It's a bit plain in terms of the artwork, but fine. That can go there. We'll put that back in here because that's going to be our deck for that one. Photosynthesis. We have at the start of your turn. This is light. At the start of your turn, gain 1 power and immediately gain 2 power. That's quite nice. Is there anything here that I can swap out? Combustion, Lurking Shadows, One with Armor, Aegis of Light, Fire Barrier, Lumina Flow, Wind Tunnel, and Morbid Aura. None of those. Okay. Take all the advancement cards A. Let's just put these somewhere. I think we've been putting those in here, in this unlocked box. So we'll put these in here. They're all the unlocked cards. Now what do we do next? We take all of the advancements cards. We're running out of advancement cards. Divide and place them. Take all of the advancement cards from the advancement deck divider and place them behind the remove cards divider. Wow, we're getting to the good ones. Take all of the advancement cards from behind the lock divider and place them in the advanced divider. Take all of the cards behind the advancement tech divider, shuffle them and draw 8 cards, 1 fewer for each fatigue. We've got 1, 2, 3. No, we've only got 2 fatigue. That's quite nice. So we get what, 5? Is that right? 6. 1 fewer for each fatigue in the deck. So we've got 2. Choose 3 cards and place them behind the unlocked divider. Okay. I think these probably need a proper shuffle. So let's just do that. Apologise that this one's gone on for quite a while, but it feels like we're at a turning point in this story, right? I'm still really enjoying it, actually. It'd be interesting to know about replayability, but we've also got the expansions as well. So we'll see how Perilous Sea is in this deck. So we should find some opportunities to go and do those, but we'll also have. We'll also have the other scenario. I can't remember what it is. Something to do with darkness. Sundering Roar. Gain 2 damage, I'm guessing. Gain 2 power. Discard 2 cards. Interrupt in any range. Any power you gain is reduced by your defense. So we're going to take some damage, but we're going to gain 2. Discard 2 cards. And interrupt 2 in any range. Okay. Sundering Roar, that is. We just deal these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Next up, we have Grapple. Move an opponent in range 3 by up to 2 spaces towards you. Each space must be closer than the previous. You may spend 2 power to trigger. Okay. Next, we have Disperse. Gain 1 power. Whenever your opponent deals you magic damage, reduce it by 1 for each space between you and that opponent. Okay. Next up, we have Full Focus. Move, and then as an upgrade, move an extra 1 space, have an extra 1 shield for both. That seems important. Energy Geyser. Discard 4 power, and then this is an upgrade. All of your action cards effects deal magical damage. Sorry, all of your action card effects that deal magical damage deal an additional 2 magical damage once per action card. Okay. And then the next one is Spectral Blast. Deal 3 magical damage in range of 3. Okay. So I think we definitely want to take Full Focus, right? Because that gives us extra move and extra shields. They seem really important. Sundering, I'm not sure I want to take the extra damage, although it is pretty good, especially with Interrupt. That can really change the flow of a battle, but we don't have that many things with although that and Grapple together could be really good. But how often is it going to come out? Whenever your opponent deals you damage, reduce it by the number of magical damage, reduce it by the number of spaces between you. That could be good. All of your action effect cards that deal magical damage deal an additional 2 magical damage. I think we'll take that one. And then Spectral Blast deal 3 magical damage in range of 3. Let's do it. We were finding we didn't have enough damage. Let's take those. Okay, these all go back behind the advancements deck. There are no more locked cards. What else have we got going on? Take all the cards from the arsenal. Remove all fatigue. We can do that. We can do that. There's one. And the other one must be in here. Hopefully it's in here, otherwise something went terribly wrong. There it is. Remove all fatigue. Fully heal your mistlings. You can do that as well. There we go. 10 can go over there, and these can go in here. Okay, then we've got take the world map. Let's do that again. And take the world map and gain card 16. I think I put these near the front here. Okay, that one can go back in there. take card 16. Okay, and that goes right in this top corner here. Got a volcano, interesting. And 17. And that goes over here. Well, that's the explored side. I'll put the explored side in both of these, stupidly. Come on. There we go. That goes there. And this one turns around. Oh, this one turns around. There we go. Okay. So we've got even more we could do. Slot them in the diagram as below. If you have an Ember status, go to script Z53. I do not. If you have the ice, I do not. The next day you hit the road, Care Bear will be fine with the new region. People will manage. There's no other alternative, is there? Save the game or start another scenario. We are saving the game right here. Look, I appreciate this one went on for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe button, do all of those things. They really help the channel. We had combat. We had a huge amount of narrative, I guess, for the story. And we'll be back for more. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.